Hey everyone, it's Farmer Brown, and it's time for another Sunday Screencast. Why do we call them Sunday Screencast? Well, because you're watching a screencast, and I usually make these things on Sunday. I had a lot of suggestions for different names for this particular part of what we offer the Farmville community. Somebody suggested that one of our admins suggested that we name it uh, Farmer Brown's Bits. And apparently, in other countries, that has kind of a different connotation to it. It involves using a webcam, and we kind of concluded that nobody wants to see that anyway. Somebody else suggested that we create another sharing group and call it Sharing Screencast. And I thought to myself, oh my God, no. We definitely do not need another link sharing group running around. I mean, having to deal with another group, that would really stink. Just, ugh, be you. Um, is that honey, is that a P or a B? I can't read your writing. Anyway, what we're going to show in this screencast is how to use the Bitly link shortener to post a link to a Farmville sharing group, or we're going to post one to our wall. You could also use this same method to post to somebody in a message or through Facebook's chat. You could post it on Twitter. You could, you know what? You can even be crazy. Go ahead and hop on over to MySpace if you still use that. You could post it there. But we're going to give you the tools to post these links. Now, people ask me, why do we post links? Well, if we're going to post a game post into a Farmville sharing group, um, you have to have a link to do it. You can't do that directly from the game. Um, why do we post links on our walls? Well, links are one way of avoiding the dreaded snag bar and snagbot and snagomatic and snagaramading dong and all these little things that allow people to go outside and enjoy the sunshine and still grab stuff off the game feed. And until Zynga does something definitively and dare I say boldly to stop this pandemic of absolute. You know what? Don't get me started. We're going to post a link. Huh? First thing you need to do is you have to have your link dialog box. So we're over here at Kristen Vaughn's Farmers Market. We're going to grab some barley bushels, and we're going to share this out. Now, a real quick word about this. I know people hate to see bushels show up on the game feed. Well, I'm not going to put this one on the game feed anyway, but share these things out. There are a lot of people that don't have access to a lot of friends and neighbors. They don't have access to a lot of bushels. The farmer's market is completely screwed up in the game anyway. Hello, Zynga. Can we fix this, please? Um, but just go ahead and share it out. Somebody will thank you for it. It's going to come in handy for somebody, and we can breathe a little bit of life into the whole crafting part of this game anyway. So we're going to click on share at this point, and it's going to bring up our share dialog box. Now this is the meat and potatoes. This is what we need in order to get the link to share. Now this assumes that you have already been over to fauxfarmer.blogspot.com. You've scrolled down a little bit and you found the post that says posting a shortened link using Bitly. Now this is just a written version of exactly what we're doing here, except this will show you how to go to Bitly and set up your own account, and also how to install a browser extension. You want your browser extension. I'll show you here in a second what it does for you. They exist for either Firefox or Chrome, depending on which one you're using. And actually, the Chrome extension works for that new Facebook browser called Rockmelt, which I enjoy a lot. It works real well for me. But this is basically the same thing. We're just assuming that we're at this point. But this tutorial here on the blog will carry you through step by step how to do it. The good part is you only have to set up Bitly and your browser extension one time, and then once that's done, you can do this over and over and over again. So please, when you have a chance, go to our blog, check out some of our posts, and this post in particular, it's a nice tutorial. It'll carry you through the whole process. So we're going to go back over here to our farm, and at this point you want to right click on this line here. You don't want to right click on the picture, you don't want to right click over here, you don't want to do anything over here. All we want to do, we want to right click here, and it's going to give us some choices. The old way of doing this was to just copy the link address, and it looks different in every browser. But what this does is it copies the underlying data from up here to your magical Windows clipboard so that you can post that on your wall or in a group or in a message or something like that. But you can see here I've got a couple of extensions. I could tweet this if I wanted to. I'm really not going to, but you could do that. What we want to select is shorten and copy link with bit.ly, but I want to show you why we're using link shorteners nowadays. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this link address. And this is the old way of doing it. We're doing this just to teach a lesson. I'm going to go up here in my browser. I'm going to open a new tab. And I'm going to go to my link sharing group. This one just happens to be Farmers Unlimited. If you're an exceptional sharing foals and calves player and build up a good reputation, you too can be invited to join this little group. We share just about everything here. You see Nicole is busy sharing bricks and garden materials and all kinds of good stuff. But until you have displayed to the FarmVille community that you're an active and sharing and thanking FarmVille player, kind of a dying breed, you're not going to get in. So you know, save yourself the heartache. Anyway, what we've got here is what's that? A barley bushel. And then I'm going to right click and click on paste, and well, there's my link for the barley bushel. What do you know? And we'll click on share, and this is what happens. And here's the lesson to be learned. This is why we're using link shorteners nowadays when we're posting game links, because the maximum status length for this thing is 420 characters, and most of these game posts now are coming in at longer than that. So this is not going to work out for us. A lot of people will tell you, oh yeah, you can do that, like this. Keyboard. You can do this. And then put your link in the comment. Well, yes, you can do that, but here's the problem. The reason that we post in a link sharing group is to share with a subset of our friends, our most active, our best neighbors, and when you comment on a link like this, it's actually going to show up on your home page, which means anybody can go to your wall and grab it. That way you don't know whether somebody in the group has accepted the bonus that you're offering, or somebody from your entire friends list has done that, and it seems to cause all sorts of problems. Anyway, I'm not going to post this because I know that the admins will bust me on that, so I'm just going to go ahead and remove the post. You can remove your own posts, by the way, in groups. I happen to be an admin on this one, so I can remove that one if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and close that tab out for now. We're going to go back to our farm, and we're going to post this with bit.ly. And again, if you have been through the tutorial and installed the browser extension for the browser that you happen to be using, either Firefox or Chrome, all you have to do is right-click on your text again and select Shorten and Copy Link with bit.ly. And then I'm going to go back over here to my my tab, and we're going to say barley. And at this point, you right-click, you select paste, or if you're a keyboard person, I tend to be a keyboard person, you want to select, just click on, just type in Control-V. That's going to paste it in there. You wait a second for Facebook to do its thing. You click on share. Guess what? We're done. We can go back to our farm now. We can skip out of this. Now, the reason that we want to skip out of this is if you post this link in a link sharing group like this and then click on publish, it's going to publish the same bonus to your wall and to the link sharing group. It's called double posting. It's an honest mistake. People do it all the time. The problem is I'm going to come back to this group and I'm going to go, hey, wow, nobody has liked or commented my stuff. I'm wasting my time posting in the group. Well, what's happening is if I accidentally publish this same link to my wall, it's published in two different places, odds are that somebody on my general friends list and not a member of my link sharing group is going to get this. And that's okay, because I post things to my wall all the time. But when I post something in a link sharing group, I want my link sharing group members to be able to get it. And the only way to do that is to skip out of that post. That way, we're not double posting. So we're going to go ahead and do this again. Let me see. I can grab some of Lisa's English roses. She's been kind enough to grow for us. And again, we bring up the link sharing dialog box. We right click. We're going to shorten and copy the link with bit.ly. Ba-boom. That puts it on our magical Windows keyboard. And this time, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go straight to my Facebook wall. And we're going to say, and I'm hitting a Control V to paste that on there. You could also right click and select paste. It does the same thing. Share it, and boom. Now that's shared with everybody. It's not shared to folks in a specific link sharing group. It's going right out into the Facebook game feed. The only difference is the Snagorama Ding Dong is not going to be able to get that. You actually have to have a live breathing person clicking on that, actively playing the game to collect that particular bushel of English roses. Now again, if I come back here and I click on publish, I've double posted. And you know what? I'm going to do this just to show you guys what happens, but don't do it. We'll go to Facebook again, and now you'll see here that I have posted it here in this game post, which is probably going to get snagged up by some automatic bonus collector thing. And yeah, my feed stays real busy. It's the same post, and one of the neat things about bit.ly when you install the browser extension is that you can hover over things, you can see the URL that it goes to so that you're sure that you're clicking on a valid game post. Remember, it's got to say on the farm over here, but it also shows that this has been clicked 4 times. Since these things only share out 5 times, it lets me know that there's 1 left on that one, and it doesn't matter whether you're hovering over your own links or whether you're going to let's go to another nifty group over here. Come on, Facebook. Here we are. Now we can look here. Look at this. 12 people have already clicked on Paul Roberts' lamb offering, so that's long gone since we can only offer 1 of these, but we can see that it's a valid post. And we can go down to this one and see this one has been clicked on 7 times. Now, a lot of people ask me, hey, if it's been clicked on that many times, does it mean it's gone? Absolutely not. People that are not on, in this example, Paul Roberts' friends list, they can click on it and it's going to show up as a click as far as bit.ly is concerned, but you have to be on somebody's friends list 24, 48, sometimes 72 hours to go ahead and collect their bonuses. This may have been clicked on by people who have already adopted a lamb today, so they're not going to get it. So this doesn't 100% tell us that that this bonus has been completely deleted, but it does come close. So again, today we have showed you on the Sunday Screencast how to post something to one of your link sharing groups. We have also shown you how to get to fauxfarmer.blogspot.com and go through our little bit.ly tutorial here, get yourself set up, and you will be posting shortened links in no time. Anyway, that's all I've got for this screencast. This is Farmer Brown saying happy farming, and please go to a link sharing group and share something out. We all make mistakes. If you get it wrong the first time, the admins will help you. Thanks.